Hey guys, Shiftery here. Welcome back to yet again another video, and today I'm going to be going over Netflix's brand new password sharing ban and how to go ahead and bypass it. I realized that I was being super inconvenienced by this because I'm actually in college half of the year, and it seems like since that's a different IP address, I can no longer use Netflix without paying for it twice. But I actually found a workaround, and I want to go ahead and share it with every single one of you guys. So if you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing and liking the video. But anyways, let's go ahead and get right into it. So why exactly is Netflix doing this? And the simple answer is money. It's no secret that Netflix actually used to encourage sharing a password. They used to have a free trial as well, but since people actually went ahead and abused the free trial and also password sharing, they started cracking down on it by removing the free trial and also removing password sharing. So now when you go ahead and actually try to share your password and log in from a different IP, you actually get this screen right here, which is actually super unfortunate, especially for people that have vacation homes. So the reason why I'm making this video is to go ahead and help you guys out. I'm not here to go ahead and condone breaking Netflix's TOS, but I'm making this video for people that have legitimate problems trying to go ahead and sign into their account on different IP addresses. So let's get right into it. The only thing that you're going to need is a Nordvpn account, and you guys can find it down in the description below. It's actually free to go ahead and use this feature, which is amazing. And it's actually a feature called MeshNet, which will allow you to go ahead and use your IP address that you're currently at home with, and then you can go ahead and use this anywhere, which is amazing. The only downside is you have to have your computer running at all times on the free version, but if you decide to go ahead and pick it up, the link down in the description below, which is going to be 59%, and I wanted to go ahead and secure this deal for you guys, but I do want to be 100% transparent that I do get a little bit of a commission if you guys go ahead and buy it through that link. It also helps the channel, and it's also going to help you guys out if you decide to go ahead and purchase Nordvpn. But what's amazing about this tutorial is it's 100% free if you guys want to go ahead and use MeshNet, but the only problem is you got to have your computer on at all times, especially if you want to connect to your own IP. But with the paid plan though, you can actually turn off your computer, and there's a bunch of other benefits such as watching shows on Netflix that are in different regions, such as The Office in the UK. But let's go ahead and open up Nordvpn, then go down to the third icon, that's going to be MeshNet, then simply turn it on. Then it's going to go ahead and reconnect your VPN, and I also forgot to mention that this only works on Linux, Windows, and Mac, but you can go ahead and connect to any other device such as your phone with MeshNet. So this has to be running on your Windows, Linux, or Mac, and then you guys can go ahead and run this wherever you guys want. So now let me go and show you what to do on phone, and it's really easy. Simply go to the Nordvpn app if you don't have it already, install it, then sign into the exact same account that you had on your desktop, and under MeshNet you're going to see the same icon. You're going to see your devices, and you're going to go ahead and see that I have my device connected, and it's honestly really that easy. It is very important that you guys are on the same account, and if you want someone else to be added to your account, you can go ahead and invite an external user to go ahead and sign up for MeshNet because the feature is 100% free. So now when I go into the Netflix app, it's going to allow me to access Netflix with no problem, and this is definitely a lifesaver, especially because I'm in college half of the year, and now I can go ahead and access Netflix. If you want to go ahead and get this on your smart TV that isn't really so smart and doesn't have Nordvpn, then you're going to have to go ahead and either AirPlay it or figure out a way to go ahead and cast it all the way over to your TV, which is actually pretty easy. So on iOS, it's as simple as clicking the drop down, click on the mirror icon, and as simple as that, you'll be able to go ahead and cast it to your TV that doesn't really have app support. So right now I'm on a Vizio TV, and now I can go ahead and access Netflix no matter where I go. Now let me go ahead and talk about the benefits of a VPN, and it's so important in this day and age to always have a VPN on. There's people that want your IP address to either DDoS you, and this doesn't happen too often, but mainly on video games. If you go ahead and play any type of online game, then you guys know that people are always trying to slot or DDoS you if you guys are that good at the game, and that's definitely a problem. And there's also issues where if you go ahead and try to go ahead and download things from sketchy websites, and honestly not so sketchy, it could be like a basic website where you think that the download is actually legit, but then you actually figure out that they have all your passwords. So I find it to be very important to go ahead and use a VPN in this day and age. They also have threat protection, so any type of virus that you may go ahead and accrue just by trying to download something from the internet, Nordvpn will automatically block it, making it super convenient. But this video is mainly about Netflix and what they're doing, and honestly, I don't think it's actually good. Netflix has made over $30 billion last year, and they're actually claiming that password sharing is basically ruining their business. But what's ruining their business is greedy acts like this, and a lot of people are actually trying to boycott Netflix now because they're unable to go ahead and actually get into the platform on devices that they rightfully own and households that they're actually in most of the time. Another thing, especially with torrenting, you definitely want to have a VPN on because it is peer-to-peer sharing, and Nord actually does support that, making it super amazing. Another thing with torrenting is that your ISP is always watching you when you don't have a VPN on, so they're going to most likely send you an email saying that, hey, you just actually torrented this file and we're going to want to actually stop you from doing that. Although they don't really typically do anything, it is definitely a scary thing to know that your ISP is actually watching you at all times. Another feature is Nordvpn'S Double Vpn. If you ever wanted to go ahead and double encrypt your internet traffic, then this is definitely the tool for you. Me personally, I just use their normal VPN, but I know in a lot of countries they have not too much freedom of speech and they actually have a lot of monitoring on what you're doing online. Then this could definitely help to go ahead and get around certain bans. Did you guys know in China, Discord is actually banned, and they actually ban a ton of different apps? I'm pretty sure they even banned Netflix, and there's so many other countries that ban Netflix as well. So I highly recommend getting Nordvpn if you guys haven't looked into it already. This can go ahead and be a huge lifesaver if you guys are using the internet quite a bit. Another feature I already mentioned a little bit about is connecting to different countries. So there's a lot of shows, especially in Japan or even the UK, that are not here in the US, and you just can't simply view them by going on with your normal IP address. So all you got to go ahead and do is hop on with a VPN, and it simply fixes this issue. The same goes for gambling sites. So if you ever wanted to hop on Roulette or Stake, simply switch your IP to Canada and you guys will be on in no time. So hopefully this video was helpful on how to go ahead and get Netflix wherever you want. You can go ahead and bypass password sharing, and I think this video should go ahead and allow you guys to go ahead and really do what you got to go ahead and do. But again, I do not condone people breaking the Netflix TOS. This video is strictly for educational purposes and mainly for me because I have this issue where I'm a legit account owner and I'm not able to go ahead and access Netflix wherever I want to, and it's actually very unfortunate. But I'll see you guys next time on the next video for Shiftery Reviews.